All right, welcome to this week's Tech Tip Happy Hour. This week we're going to talk about why email should not be part of your workflow. So email is a great tool for communicating, going back and forth between vendors, customers, internal employees, but it should not be used as a permanent place to store information. Items such as quotes, prospect, information when it comes to company information should all be stored in a system like an ERP system, your file structure for the company, or your CRM system. That's where that data should always be permanently stored, not being relied on just in your email. There's a couple different reasons for this. Number one is eventually you're going to fill up your mailbox. If you're trying to retain your email, especially emails with large PDF attachments in perpetuity, eventually your mailbox is going to be full and you're going to have to make a decision on what you want to remove. The second is that people change. So maybe an employee leaves the company, and if all their information is only stored in their email, now you have this complicated process of trying to give that to another person, or where that email is going to ultimately live so that the information can be referenced if it's that important to the company. The third reason is it's not always that easable to search. Easable, I don't think is a word, but we're going to go with it anyway. So it's not great, to be able to have to sift through 20,000 emails to find, an old quote that you may have provided to a customer that should be stored in a different system that can be easily looked up just by the customer information. And the fourth is data liability. So people don't think about it, but if you have 20,000 emails in your mailbox, especially if you're a real estate agent or a title company or a healthcare provider, that you have a lot of client information stored in your email. Now if your mailbox is compromised, now you have to notify everybody that you have their information for that now could be exposed. So it's a much larger liability when you're storing that type of information forever in your email. And the last reason is performance. So as your email box grows, things start to slow down. Your Outlook runs slower. It's harder to find things as you have 40, 50, 100,000 emails in your mailbox and you're trying to search through them on any given day. Things don't always perform that well. So we really want to think about, making sure that we're taking workflow out of our email and using it as it was intended to be used, which is just a communication tool. So today we're going to make a drink called airmail, since we're talking about email here. We have our cocktail glass. We are going to take half an ounce of lime juice here. We're going to pour everything into our shaker first. So we got half an ounce of lime juice. Okay. And we're going to take half an ounce of orange juice. We'll take 2 ounces of Bacardi Gold or any kind of golden rum you want to use. And then you're going to shake this up here. And then we're going to pour this into our cocktail glass here. And then we are going to top this off with a little champagne. All right, and there we go. That is our airmail. All right, thank you guys. Have a great week.